What's the crack, lads? What's the crack, lads? What's the crack? What's the crack? We're back. We're back from Romania. I hope I blew the ears off somebody there. I hope, and you can send me the bill for the doctors if you need to go blowing the ears off you. What's up, everyone? We're back from Romania. Oh, man, I missed you. I missed you all. I missed the banter. I missed King Collar. We missed the sunglasses when we scored the goals. Now, obviously, the server maintenance is still underway, lads, right? I see a couple of ye. I mean, I don't know what some of you are smoking, lads, right? The game is down to until Wednesday in terms of you cannot play online. All that you can play at the moment, because the maintenance is underway, right, is the trial match, okay? But I want to clear up a lot of confusion, right? Because you cannot play anything else. You can't even go in. You can go in here to your game plan and nothing will happen because you've got the server maintenance. You've got no menu that you can access. It's literally completely offline, the game. The only thing that you can go into is friend match, right? Now, a lot of people have asked me this, so hopefully some of you guys that asked me this by DM, Discord, Twitter, whatever, I'll get to you all in the chat now. Don't be impatient. I'll get to saying hello to everybody in the chat. But the only thing currently on the game at the moment is playing trial match. Now, this trial match here that you're going to see with all these teams is still eFootball 2023. So there is no updates to this until Wednesday, when they'll start to slowly push out the gameplay changes and the updates for the game, right? And then obviously on the 7th, which is the Thursday, all the servers are going to get turned back on. Hopefully. I mean, let's see. So, obviously, Konami should have made that a bit clearer. We'll go through the chat for the early birds that are in here. Terrahawk, The Skin, Takiro, Pez Styles, E1, Zilber, Kill of Dad, NX Edit, AK, Oxy, Andre, Shoop, Usman, Football Lad, Fred. There's a lot of you in the chat, lads. There's a lot of you in the chat. Malt, what's the crack? Spangly is in the chat. Terrahawk, what's up, brother? Omar Khan, Amit, Romeo, Abhishek, everybody in. Let's go, lads. This is going to be a big week, right? We're going to be streaming. Obviously, the only thing we can play today, lads, is the trial match, right? Now, I want to just talk about the game a little bit and talk about a couple of things, and kind of see where it's going, right? I will give you a little couple of tidbits as well, right? Because obviously I've heard some things. I will say one thing, right? I've seen a lot of fake clickbait videos. It's something I talk about quite a lot. And it's a pity, man, because what it does is not only does it like raise people's expectations up, and then when it doesn't come out, you know, I've had people still expect Master League and edit mode to drop on Thursday. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, I don't know, man. I mean, they're not going to release any information or anything about the game. I know. Listen, this is the most that we've got, right? Let me just change this screen over here. Right? So we actually got a new announcement today, but it's for the iOS and the Android version. It says that although we have previously announced that some features, trial match and training, will be playable during the large-scale maintenance, we would like to clarify that all features will not be available until the end of large-scale maintenance. So this is just for the iOS and Android, but it's the same that follows true on the PS5, the Xbox, the PC, right? We apologize for any inconvenience. We plan to send compensation. And that was basically to... there was a bit of a mix-up in it. So people were kind of right to think that the gameplay was going to be like eFootball 2024, that you would download the eFootball 2024 from your like PS5 desktop, the same way as you might download an update file for the new Call of Duty Warzone that's coming out. And then there would be a live data update. So there's two updates that the way that they update the game. They update the game from like a base core game, which is like going to be done from the main menu, or the main updates or downloads from your computer or PC or phone, like on the App Store if you're playing on mobile. And then you obviously have the live data update as well. It's when you actually go into the game and it says live data update on mobile or Android, or iOS or Android, and then you have that built into the game that you can't log into the services online without actually being in the live data update. So, you know, manually in PES before, you could choose not to update it, but in this, it's just automatic if you want to play online, right? So I do blame that, you know, Konami for not being more clear with the stuff, because what is going to happen is they're basically going to drop the offline update that everyone will be able to download from the main store and their main downloads. When you go out to the main menu and you know click on update or download the update to the game. But then for the live data update, that's tied to the actual servers. So the servers control the live data update in the cards. Now, I will say one thing, right? I know something that's coming. That for all the clickbaits and the leaks and people saying that like, oh, this card is coming 120 rated, this version of a card, or this card is coming, or that card is coming. How I know these people are talking absolute nonsense is that I know one thing that's coming, that is fact, 100% that's going to be coming on day one, and I haven't seen anybody talk about it, right? So the reason why people talk about stuff is because they don't know what's coming, right? People that like leak stuff, they don't need to worry about, breaking NDAs, or they don't need to worry about, like if they get lucky with a guess of what's coming, that's fine. But they don't need to worry about NDAs or anything like that because they don't have a clue what's coming. It's literally just for views and clicks. But I mean, yeah, you can believe it when you see it tomorrow, because I haven't seen any mention of it to me. Nobody has asked me about it or whatever, right? So I know I don't like teasing you like that, but that is just something to just to tell you guys that we will talk a little bit more, right? So in terms of the actual game, there is a lot. No, Tara, don't worry, bro. It's not you that's been saying it, man. Listen, I just the more that this game goes on, right? The more that this game goes on, I know we have a new fan base, and I know we have a lot of people that are playing the game now for the first time, and they've never played PES, they've never played eFootball like 2022 when it first came out. I know that a lot of people think that the overall rating of the cards is very important, but it's not, and that is even more important in eFootball. Because even if you look at the esports event that I was at over in Romania, Lucas is in the chat. What's up, brother? What is up, Lucas? We missed you guys. I did miss you, lads. I missed you a lot. I'll tell you now. Lucas with the emotes is popping. Lucas, I hope you're ready for Carnage this week. I hope everyone's ready for it. What is going to be Baxter? What's up as well, bro? You have to go out with a house. Listen. Edit mode, Master League, whatever iteration of an offline mode that they're going to have, it will come, right? It will come, but it depends on when they're going to drop it. There's a reason why they're not dropping it, which will be made clear, right? I can't, listen, lads, I have to respect certain stuff that I know because I respect who's telling me and I respect the plans that they have. It's not up to me to market this game. I play this game because I choose to play this game and it's fun to play. If I don't want to play this game anymore, that's my decision. You know what I mean? I don't work for Konami. It's up to me whether I play the game or not. But at the same time, I do respect the plans that they have, minimal as they may be, or, whenever they want to announce things, it's up to them. You know what I mean? And that's kind of the way it works with every single game. For people that review early versions of the game, they're under a stipulation that there is windows that you need to actually respect. You know what I mean? Like if the likes of IGN get an advanced copy of Starfield, right? And they're told you cannot put your review up until and they break that. I mean, like there is repercussions for doing that. You know what I'm saying? So just because it's the Wild Wild West on some of these, YouTube channels and some of these, posts that you see on Instagram and Twitter, it doesn't mean, like, I never talk about leaks or I never talk about rumors, especially when they're not true. And I know that they're not true. So it can be hard to keep your mouth shut sometimes, but I just concentrate on doing what I'm doing. And if I tell you something, I'm not saying that I know everything all the time, but if I tell you something or I hint some things, I usually kind of like tell you something that is definitely coming. So when I say that all of that stuff will be coming, it's just a case of when and not if. Right, I know some people are saying, "Oh, Master League will be this, Master League will be that." It is going to come. It just depends on how long you guys want to wait for it. Some people don't know what edit mode is. They've never heard of edit mode. They've never heard of Master League. Right. So, Spangly, don't get me talking about Manchester United. That is Manchester United, lads. I'm done with them for the season now. I don't even want to discuss it. I do not even want to discuss it, man. That is just as simple as that. I told you from the get-go, I'm out on Ten Hag. I'm out on him. I'm out on him since I came in and with the players that he's bought. Don't even let me go down that route now because this is not what it's going to be. £400 is enough to spend on eFootball. I mean, E1, you do not need to spend, man. You'll see, right? We'll see when the game drops. You'll see how you'll be able to set up your team very easily, okay, on day one. And you'll be able to see certain things, as I said. I do not like, teasing you and like giving you some information and then pulling it back from me. But I'm just trying to tell you like that I do see a lot of shy talk going on where people are literally just throwing whatever they can at the wall. And if one out of the 100 things stick, but 99 miss, and it's like, oh, I was right on that one thing. I mean, it's not, because you can put out 99 rumors or 100 rumors. And if you get one of them right, it doesn't mean that you've got a good track record. You know what I'm saying? So I will say that there is some stuff coming, and there is some stuff coming within a 3-month and 6-month period that is going to, I think, personally for me and for what I've been talking about, if you guys have been regulars on the chat and regulars in my streams, there is stuff coming on, week 1 and then a 3-month, 6-month cycle that are going to please a lot of my concerns, right? Now, in terms of gameplay, okay, gameplay is a very subjective one because we have nothing to play, so to speak. We don't have the new eFootball 2024 stream there, or the gameplay there, right? But I do think that when they have been talking about eFootball, they haven't really mentioned anything here. They haven't mentioned anything here. I'll just change this again. They haven't mentioned anything here. Lucas, your budget is £1,000. Whew, holy moly! Love from India. Thank you, brother. If I missed anyone in the chat, lads, apologies. There's a lot of people in here watching. I mean, Romania was really fun, man. I hope you guys saw some of the bits and pieces. Actually, hold on. I need to look at the camera here. Hold on. We were live streaming one of the days over in Romania, right? And I was doing it with Farita, okay? Who put King Collar in the chat? Because he read it out on the stream and I literally had to duck off because I was busting. It was so funny. It was like somebody mentioned in the chat, oh, this game is crying out for King Collar, and he read it out in the chat and I nearly died. So who was it? Yeah, Hassan was amazing, man. He was a beast. But the overall event, man, I know some of you guys mightn't be interested in that esports scene. Love from Africa. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Some of you mightn't be interested in that esports scene, and I get that. You know what I mean? I get that. But it was super fun, man. And a lot of the guys over there, the majority of the guys over there pretty much are really sound. And it was great to meet them again. I mean, I obviously have friends within the scene, but it's great to meet new guys that you wouldn't be mixing with otherwise, and, have a chat with them, have a few drinks with them, and just chill out between matches and stuff. And we did some interviews and stuff. I think I have a vlog coming up. But yeah, it was good. It was good crack, man. It was good crack. Game in Russo. It was you, bro, was it? Yeah. I mean, Lucas, Mestre is a class act, bro. He's a class act on and off the pitch. Mestre, right? Mestre hit the post 3 times in his game against Mexico, and I think he hit the crossbar twice in the 3rd place playoff. Or against the San, and then he hit the crossbar twice against the Mexico Arsenal style. New legends, yes, they will come. Stephen, welcome in, bro. Yeah, Baxter, it's definitely a different style of play, man. Everyone plays through the center. There was 1 or 2 lads that played, the Arsenal style, the Mexico guy. He played out wide. He was playing, or not out wide, but he was playing out wide in terms of his play style and his style, with 3 at the back. And there was different kind of things going on. So it's very interesting to see these guys at the top level produce regularly. And we were down in the challenge area where they were challenging each other and stuff before the stream and after the stream and during the stream. It's really fun, man. It's just one of these things that you like the experiences of it. So yeah, hopefully you get a few more of them, because I did really like it, man. But yeah, we are going to be genuinely, lads, we are going to be absolutely smashing the content, right? I will have a little schedule that I'll do up here as well. But anyway, back to the business end of today, right? So let me just check if I can... Oh, we have a lot of people in watching here. So I appreciate everybody watching, lads. We're like 280 people watching. So if you are new, don't forget to subscribe. If you haven't subscribed already, we do have a lot of stuff coming. Tara, it was nice, man. It was nice. I personally didn't get to see... I have a kind of a travel vlog type thing coming. Hopefully I'll be able to do it. But yeah, it is a different type of content, man. It's a lot of work to do, and especially I kind of felt like, because I was over there, I was obviously over there to do a certain role. So I tried to do that to the best of my ability, and then we had a bit of downtime. it was kind of a thing where, like, when I was on my downtime, I didn't really, like, we did like 2 days of kind of sightseeing, and we had a bit of Romanian food and stuff like that on the last day. But other than that, it was literally just eFootball, man. It was just eFootball. I appreciate that, Baxter, bro. I appreciate that, man. No, lads, we're not talking about Manchester United today. Manchester United are off limits, right? I'm not even going to pick them in this. They're off limits today, unfortunately. Right? I'm not picking Arsenal either, though. I'm not picking Arsenal. I actually missed the match yesterday. I missed the match yesterday because I was flying home, or whatever day they were playing. But who am I picking? Yeah, I'm not talking about it, lads. I'm not talking about it. Right, so this first part of the stream, right, well, I have that loading in the background, okay? This is all still eFootball 2023 gameplay, right? But I want if you've got any questions, right, if you're a newcomer or if you're a regular, if you're wondering something, and if I have the answer and I'm able to discuss it, or somebody in the chat has, we can talk about it here, right? So we'll do a little kind of like a Q&A session, or whatever you want to call it, where we just talk about anything. So if you've got any questions, there is probably like a 25-second delay on the videos coming in, or on the messages coming in. So if I don't see your question first, don't repeat it, because there's a lot of messages coming in, but I will see it. So you can ask a few questions. Tara, there's going to be a lot of day one content, bro. There's going to be a lot of day one content. Lucas, thank you for asking, bro. I'm good, man. I'm tired, but like the weather nearly killed me over there. It was so warm. Like I wasn't able to handle the weather. It was like 38 degrees, man. But yeah, we've recovered and we're good. I was tired last night coming, but I'm good now. So before I get to the questions, lads, hold your questions for 2 seconds, right? Well, for like 2 minutes. I want to get through this because they haven't really talked about anything since the 31st of the 8th, right? I don't like that they're not giving us information. I want to see a blowout of gameplay videos, changes between everything. I think personally it's going to be up to me and other community guys and us in the community, YouTubers and Twitch guys like Med and, Pezep and Spoonie, whoever, that is going to be able to cover all of these things in the True Brits. Alex, whoever, is going to be able to cover these details, right? As to like what's going on, like with the game in terms of how it's changed, right? Better graphics, better lighting, more detail, more atmosphere, a change in the pace of the game. Hopefully all of these things are very, very, very visual, that ye can see them yourselves instead of going into the nitty gritty on it. Mountain Man, I was actually still traveling. I didn't get a chance to do Mike alone, but I did share a build on my YouTube. So yeah, I am a bit disappointed that they haven't come out and just said, listen, this is what we're going to be bringing out. This is all they've saying, man. This is all they've been saying, right? We plan to implement the eFootball 24 v3.0 update during the large-scale maintenance schedule for the 4th to the 7th. And then they just talk about after installing it, log into the game and access your inbox to claim this reward that they're going to be given, right? OJ Mendez, relax, bro. I see your message, man. You don't need to ask me 50 million times. The items that are carrying over, I've already done 2 videos on that, bro. I've already done 2 videos on it. So if you go to my YouTube and you search for carryover, you will find it, man. I mean, I can't watch the video for you, bro. I can't watch the video for you, man. I have all of that on my channel already. Literally 90% of the questions that people ask are already answered, right? It's already answered on it. So check out my video on carryover. It has a thumbnail of Adriano on it. Lucas, you can ask me one question 50 times or 50 questions one time. That's what you want to. So yeah, just chill, lads. Master League Wolf, it will come, or whatever iteration of it is going to come, will come, but it just depends on when it comes. That's it, man. That's it. You know what I mean? It just depends on when it's going to be coming. Like if Konami come out and say to me, listen, it's going to be... If Konami come out and said to me, right, or they come out and they say, listen, Master League won't be out until ... And I'm like, oh, that's a 6-month wait, or a 3-month wait, or a 2-day wait, or a year wait. Like, it's up to each and every one of us to be happy to accept that, or else go and play different games and come back and check out Master League when it comes out. Like, it depends what you want to do, man. Nobody is forcing you to play this game. it's never been a better time, I think, to be a gamer in terms of online games and offline games. You know, we've got the new Warzone coming out, we've got the new Call of Duty, and that multiplayer stuff. We've also got Spider-Man, Starfield, whatever tickles your fancy, lads. So, yeah, Divisions, yes, they will reset after it. Terrahawk, that's a rhetorical question, and you know it. Barry's tea, bro. My tea. I'm good, Peter. Hoping for significant gameplay changes. Yeah, Peter, I think that we will get gameplay changes. I have done a video on that as well. Obviously, Spoonie is good at breaking down what he wants to see as well. But I had my own kind of thing of somebody that has literally spent so much time. And it's only small things, man. It's only small things. Because I think the offline game needs to be separate from the online game in terms of gameplay. And I also would put co-op into that. Co-op needs to be its own separate thing. The online game, the 1v1, forgetting 2v2, 3v3, or 1v versus AI, right, against the CPU in Dream Team or whatever offline mode that they have, the 1v1 experience needs to be slowed down. Like, it needs to be slowed down, and you need to have the pace balanced way better than it is currently at the moment, right? Because I'm going to give you an example, right, as we go into this match here. I need to switch over my screens, right? But I'm going to give you an example here of some of the issues that, even when you're just playing against the AI, you don't have to look that far for the issues. You don't have to look at all, really. Usman, I will be starting a Master League with PES 2021. Potentially tomorrow. But I'll see. Mercury, at the moment, man, I can't say. But all I'll say is you will know day one. You will know day one on that. If you know what I mean. Lucas, the experience was good, bro. I didn't have enough time over there, really, to... I had loads of time over there, but I was kind of like... The days just kind of like melded into one. But it was super fun, man. It was great seeing, you know, Dominator and Mestre and Med and meeting new guys that I hadn't talked to before and, you know, meeting old friends. And yeah, I mean, the commentary side of stuff was really exciting, man. It was really, really good. I think the biggest thing for me is going to be dribbling and stuff like that and the pace of the game. And I talk about pace of the game. I'm going to show you exactly what I mean by pace of the game here, right? So, just 1 second there. I need to switch over my screens. This is the worst of only having 2 screens now, lads. Let me see. Yeah, down, 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 down. Lucas, I messaged you, bro. I messaged you a few times, man. I messaged you. I kept in touch. I kept in touch with you more than I did with the missus. And the missus, lads, she was spinning for me. Well, she was logging in for the login bonuses. Which was great, man. And she got all the free packs. If you haven't seen that video, we did get Petit. We did get Petit in that. So that was pretty nice. But as our epic. But, right, just talking about this, right, and the pacing of the game, right? The biggest problem I think with this game that needs to be rectified is obviously the defense, right? As in that if I have the ball here with Mbappe, okay, and I go on a break, or any of the fast players, there is no real pace to the game. As in, there's no difference between having the ball with Mbappe after the first chance, right? Like, watch the speed of the game here. When you're running with the ball like this, the player that doesn't have the ball, that is defending, is always going to get it. Good goal. The second one that I would say, right? The second one that I would say is that the graphics and the lighting and the atmosphere need a big boost, right? And you can see that, man. You can see that. Lucas, I talked to you more than the missus, man. I was only ringing the missus to see was she logging in for me and giving her a reminder. And she missed 3 days. She missed 3 days of logins for me because the internet was down or something. I don't know what she was saying. Excuses. She doesn't know her priorities. No, but honestly. But like the other thing is obviously the graphics, the pitch, all of that stuff needs to come. If not at launch, it needs to come in the life cycle of the game, right? And also I would say that like in terms of like the sound, in terms of the way the players look, there needs to be more expression from the players, like different animations. I'd like to see it a lot smoother. I think they'll probably be in a position that they'll probably be happy enough with the game at launch in terms of gameplay wise, and then it just needs to be a case of, well, if people are happy with that, like with eFootball 2020 V1.0, right? I think that one of the biggest mistakes they made with V1.0 was that they didn't leave the gameplay long enough. That like they updated the gameplay too much. There was a knee-jerk reaction to the defending, and they were like, okay, well, people are complaining that they can't defend. What'll we do? We'll automate the defending. So when they automated the defending, I think they never really got that balance back right. Like they teased it a little bit, and they got it back to certain degrees, but they never really fully got that balance back from V1.0 because there was a real balance to defending in V1.0. And I can actually show you a couple of videos, right? If I'm able to get them up here. That's what she said. But I can actually show you a couple of videos here from early because I have... let me just check now. I have a hard drive here with all my first journey through Efootball, Dream Team Chronicles. So like the first season. And it doesn't take much to go through the... It doesn't take much to go through the old videos and stuff to see the actual like breakdown of space and to see the breakdown and stuff like that. So I'll just try and see if I can get on a bit of gameplay here with no face. Maybe I'll need to. Well, this is probably a good video to show you here, right? This is a good video, and you'll know that this is an older video because you will see the difference in the color scheme. So let me just see if I can move this over to this screen and then share this screen. Right, here we go. How am I doing this? Tech expert hereby. Right, so this is, right, I'll get on. This is my webcam here, okay? This here is from an old video, right? So ignore me down in the bottom corner, lads. Ignore me down the bottom corner, okay? But watch the flow, right? So this would have been an early version, right? With this color scheme. Watch the flow of the game when you were playing against guys that didn't know how to defend, okay? And this isn't slagging anybody. But there was way more freedom to the game, right? Way more freedom to the game, okay? Look at the flash down the bottom, Barry Allen. This is my alternate Barry Allen, lads. But anyway, we're going to go on here. Romario's after getting another little goal there. But when you could get on top of a guy, right? You were able to actually really punish the space. And, like, the defending was way more manual, how they actually closed out space. But, like, you'll see a couple of goals that I'm going to score here, right? With this, you can see the team I'm using. Munayin on my left flank, right? Patient, right? I'm not pressing too much. And this is how I used to play. Like, it was out wide. I played out wide. I got to Division 1. We'd Reece James at the back. We'd Corona on the right flank. Little touch, little move, little dribble. He gets the auto defending there. It's actually a good tackle from him. You know what I mean? If you look back here when he wins this ball, watch the defensive AI. They're not doing anything until he calls it. And it's a slight foul. But they're not closing down, plus they're not closing space. Watch right here, right? Watch right here. Look at him controlling the middle player here, right? Watch him controlling that guy, okay? But there's no movement or close down space apart from these two boys over here that are tracking the runs, okay? And he's playing a back five here. So when we actually put this video on, his players are just kind of keeping their shape, but they're not like defending space for him. And you'll see that here in a second, especially with mine, right? So it probably should have been a free. But we'll take that. The chance goes on. He gets a good chance here. It's 1-0 to me. He recycles the ball really well. Passes it in. Good defender for me again. And now I have him on the break because he's out of space. Start attack with Nakata again. He tries to shoulder charge me. He's too slow. He's pressing me all the way. I'm able to shrug him off with a little dribble. Recycle the ball. Look at his kamikaze defender, man. And I'm just literally pulling him in and absolutely ripping him, right? And you can just see the destruction of space. We've got Isco AMF. See the way he's defending. Look at this. The spacing was way different. It was way different in the game, right? It was way different. So if you take this back the whole way here, watch his teammate press there and the gaps he's leaving. Look at the gaps he's leaving that were able to be exploited. So that was what I would like to see the game go back to. That if somebody wants to play like an absolute lunatic with no attention paid to defense, they should be able to be punished if you've got somebody that's patient. And even with the goal that I eventually do score, I think I score a goal here, like... He's not defending. He's just too aggressive, way too aggressive. He's using the teammate press all the time. Get the ball to Corona, recycle, wait for him to do it. Look, give it out to Reece James. You've got a cross, you've got loads of space, stunning ball in and walking into the net. So I think now at the moment, the problem is that even when you defend chances now, it's just way too aggressive. Now, even when I defend this guy from the kickoff here, that was a big issue in the game. But the defending was way more manual. See, that's me putting in a manual shot there. He's defending defensively. I'm not picking this guy apart saying that he's a bad player or anything. This was like one of the first games that I played. Like these were early games that I played. So everyone was still learning the mechanics of the game. But the thing is, when he was actually when he was actually like, I was able to get the space, you'll see that there was like no catch up. I was just absolutely burning him. Look, absolutely burning him for pace. No way was he going to catch me there, and it's a simple tap and finish. So when you see this gameplay now, right, which was the early first launched version of eFootball, watch the difference when you're talking about in terms of speed, pace, balance, defensive AI pressure, defensive assistance, right, which is the biggest blight on the game plight on the game in my opinion, right? And also the catch up, that you don't have any fast players in your team, there's no point. You know what I mean? So when I win the ball back manually here, it's a touch, it's a pass, he's manually made the mistake. I touch it with Corona and he's just gone. And Puyol isn't going to catch him. His defensive AI actually leaves a gap in the middle right there because he's not paying attention. He should have switched straight away there instead of doing teammate press on Puyol. He should have switched to Puyol, cover that track. And then when he finds that that is the wrong option, he should have switched to this guy for the sweat across, because I'm not going to finish from this angle unless it's a beastly strike. So, I mean, the AI defense now, right, when you compare it to what we have here, right, and I'm going to try play off my second screen here. What you have here is like when you actually just like press X now, or even if you don't press anything at all, the players win the ball back, or else they get in positions that you're not going to get past them too easily. Now, it's not as aggressive as it was before, but it is still way too aggressive compared to where it was originally. See, like there's players winning balls for me there very, very easily. But even more of an issue is when you actually get through and you get a chance through on goal, or you have the ball with Mbappe, there is no difference really in the pace. Do you know what I mean? There's no difference in the pace between running with Mbappe. Yes, you can like still split defenses with dribbling and that, but there's no real acceleration. Do you know what I mean? Like it's just all about dribbling, like small bits. But you could do that with Mbappe. You could have done what I just did there with Mbappe with anybody. Even here, look, this is a good example. Watch the catch up here with my team. See what I mean? That just wasn't comparable, right, to where the game was back then. There, that exact example there, where I literally just press a button, I'm completely caught in the brake and left miles of space over. I don't have to do anything but press teammate press. That's all I have to do. And with this one here, right, this is a perfect example of it with Corona, is that a very similar situation here. He presses a button, but instead of Puyol actually covering the space for him, he just gets absolutely torn apart. Pez Styles, welcome in, bro. So that's two or three things that I'd like to see for it. Even if we go on here, through ball through the middle, you can see the difference in the pace. You can see the difference in the pace, the acceleration, and the finishing. Now, obviously, that was a bad goal to concede from him, but that's a good example of where the gameplay was at back then. And everyone that played the game back then, when the game first launched in the first month, I think that was the best thing about the game. Was like, you could say here, right, and let me know in the chat, right, do you think that this is like bad mechanics defensively, where it's just a simple through ball over the top of Van der Merch style? Or do you think that that's the way that the pacing should work? Through ball, using Romario's pace, pop, holds him off with the balance, turns in with the balance, and then skips past. Do you like that? Or do you think that that's too overpowered in favor of the strikers? That's the question that I would have for you there. Because a lot of people that would say that they like this are probably, I would say, players that understand the mechanics of the game, and if they're bad at something, they'll want to learn it. Whereas a lot of people that don't want to learn it and just want to dominate with superstar teams will probably say like, no, we need more help from the defensive AI. I'm not saying that the defensive AI need to be absolute morons, right? I'm not saying that at all. I'm not saying that they need to make mistakes. But I'm saying to you is that they shouldn't be controlling games for you. Do you know what I'm saying? They shouldn't be controlling they shouldn't be winning games defensively for you. The AI shouldn't. They shouldn't. You should be losing a game if you cannot defend against a player that knows space and knows how to actually play the game. Like, that's my opinion. And with at the moment with this gameplay here, at the moment here, a lot of it is just due to when you don't have the ball, it's all about just getting the ball back as quickly as you can, getting on a chance, losing it, getting it back again, losing it, getting it back again. There's no real control in the gameplay. And that's just my opinion. Obviously, you can have an opinion as well. But I will just get to a couple of questions here now as well. But yeah, I mean, I have had it where the AI has literally literally like completely dominated me defensively. Whereas like I could be playing against a guy in a division match or an event. I might have 10 shots on target, 3 crossbar hits or posts or whatever. And I just will not be able to use the strengths of my players' speed or their height or anything because it'll just be so defensively assisted. So, yeah, Chiba, it didn't have it at all, man. It didn't have it at all. But that, I don't mind a teammate press. I think the teammate press is definitely needed. Unless they bring, you know, the manual runs and stuff like that. But I do think that there needs to be some sort of defensive capability there that... I don't know, man. I want to be very careful of how I say it because I do think that there needs to be that little bit of assistance for newcomers to hold your hand a little bit, right? But if you think about it in terms of Call of Duty, right? And I know everyone has played a Call of Duty or a FPS at some part in their life, right? If you think about Call of Duty aim assist, okay? There's a big difference between Call of Duty having aim assist, which helps you track enemies, okay? Which is an assistance from the AI, and having the gun shoot for you. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's a big difference between Call of Duty having... Right, we're going to have aim assist in here, in our game, right? Where when you're tracking an opponent, you don't need to be playing 50 hours a week to have your reflexes and the trackings of Dr. Disrespect or Ninja. You know what I mean? You don't need to be a professional esports player or a professional, 40 hours a week player to be able to track players and shoot them and kill them, right? Because not many of us would have the time to do that. But the aim assist in Call of Duty is going to help you. That if you've got somebody within your vicinity or across your crosshairs, it'll help you to actually aim. But it's not shooting the gun for you. And I feel like in eFootball, it needs more aim assist using that comparison and less shooting the gun for you. I feel with the defensive AI in eFootball that it's pretty much shooting the gun for you if it was in terms of Call of Duty. Instead of helping you with aim assist, it's basically shooting the gun for you. I mean, do you guys agree with that? Do you disagree? Am I talking waffle? Am I talking absolute waffle? But that's kind of how I would see it, is that, like, yes, aim assist does help you out, and it's much harder for PC players that don't have aim assist. But it's not shooting the gun for you. It's not killing people for you. Whereas in this, the AI defensively can save your arse multiple times in a match if you are leaving gaps all over the place and you're a really, really bad defensive player. So I don't know if you agree with that or disagree. Ooh, that was spicy. If you agree with that or disagree with that. I would like the game to go... I'll do the Q&A at halftime now, lads, because I want to concentrate on it. We can just have a little bit of a chat. We can have a little bit of a chat, because I'm going to put a video going in the background. I'm going to have a video on in the background of old clips, and we can just watch them together and spot anything. But this, like, again, look at Mbappe. No stamina, and Sergio Roberto absolutely eats him for pace and power and speed. Like, he just eats the field. So there's no point to me having Mbappe out wide because he's got 99 pace. There's no point. All right, let's have a little bit of a chat while I play this video in the background, lads. We'll play this video in the background and we'll just have a little bit of a chat while I can chill out, right? So I hope you don't get distracted with two of my faces. I wonder, can I move... Yeah, surely I can move this. And the webcam. No, I can't. Can I move the webcam? Yeah, I can move the webcam. I can move the webcam slightly because it is a bit jarring, I know, for you lads. Could be anything in the background now, lads. So if you see anything, don't judge me. Look at the screen though, man. Oh my god, look at that screen, how bright it was, man. That was so bad. Look at that. What a team that was, lads. Do I have a tan, lads? Do I look tanned? Man, look how bright that screen was. Holy moly. That was definitely giving you like being on the sunbeds. Right. So let me get to some questions here while I play this video in the background because I've now covered my screen. Let me get some questions. All right. Let me see. Get some questions in. Get some questions in starting now. Let's go. That's just going to be on in the background, lads. We are watching some eFootball 2020. Where am I gone? Yeah. We're watching some eFootball. Why did I change that? Okay. We're watching some eFootball day one content that was for eFootball 2023. Fossick, this isn't eFootball 2024, so I can't show you anything. I'm just going to leave this video on in the background, lads. This is old clips. Could be clips. Look at Matoma, lads. I had him day one. I should be a scout for Brighton. I had him day one. Chiba, no. Hassan wouldn't play me. He wouldn't play me, man. He didn't want to smoke. He didn't want collar. No, man. I mean, these guys are on a completely different level. He's a super good player at the game, man. L2 defending. I won't say it ruined it, man, because I still had fun playing the game. I still have fun playing the game. Man, look at the menu system of this. Look how bright it was, man. Holy moly. Any new information on black pudding, yes or no? Yes, Tara, yes. 100%. Do you want the game to go in PES 16 direction after 2024 update? Look, lads, that was my first game, imagine. Some of my first games, Division 9. Do you want the game to go in PES 16 direction? No, I wouldn't say PES 16. I would say this early stuff that you're seeing here. This gameplay here at the moment, lads, for anyone watching, is from first week of eFootball when it launched. What can be the gameplay changes? Serba, I just talked about a lot of them there. I reckon we're going to see a big difference to the pacing of the game and the balancing of defensive AI. That's what I think we're going to see. I'd be very shocked if there isn't. Does the game frustrate you? Mashed. Is there a bundle pack in first season? Does the game frustrate you when you beat your 1v1 marker with a crazy skill and the AI just bulldoze you off the ball straight away? Of course, Pestyles. I mean, especially for me, man, all of this gameplay that you're seeing here on the screen here is from old videos that I did Dream Team Chronicles, right? But I played out wide for literally like the first, I would say, year of the game because out wide was very viable. That was a lovely goal actually there. But it's not viable at the moment. It's all central stuff now. Everything is through the middle. Yeah, tomorrow it releases on mobile, so you'll be able to see some of the gameplay stuff. Look at the pace, man, and the power there of Romario. Yeah, I'd say we'll have changes to weather. I would say so. I mean, I would think so. Exactly, Lucas. That's a brilliant point. Just turn to Carnage. Lucas, did you code the Carnage into the defensive AI? Please tell me. Yeah, V1.1.1. 0.1.1.1. Look at the dribbling, lads. Look at the dribbling. Look at this for an exhibition. Wait for the overlap. Swing in the stunning cross. Missed it. But we're going to get back into this game. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. Nuno Mendes is going to pick up the slack. Lovely ball in. Back post job. This is coming. I can already see the chance coming. Can't defend this. Front post. Doesn't matter. Or maybe I don't score in this game. You can see all the players he's using as well. They're all the basic players. Because he's only playing the game not that long. So we are threatening here. Look at that for dribbling, lads. You just don't see goals like that in the gameplay for the last couple of months. Why are defenders faster than attackers, even with low pace stats? Well, that's what we just talked about, the gamer. That's the problem with the defensive AI. Defenders can catch up in real life depending on distance. All we should want is that an input burst pass of slow. Yeah, it's not about. I'm not saying that they need to make the game that like defenders should always have the edge. I just think it's a little bit too heavy at the moment. The defender should always have the edge, in my opinion, because it should be always harder to score goals than to defend goals, like in real football. But there needs to be less kind of assistance there. Oh, you're getting a lot of messages in, lads. I can't keep up with the messages. I need a moderator. What do you feel are realistic expectations with the new release? AI assistant. Yeah, as I said, Darren, I think that they need to. Like, it has to, man. They have to tone down the defensive assistance and they have to free up the game spacing and pacing. Spacing and pacing. They're my two things that I always want. And what I mean by them is that you should be rewarded for creating space, which is the ultimate goal of football in real life and any sports game, is rewarding space and being able to score from that, or, do what you need to do to get space, right? And then also they need to slow down the defensive AI stuff that like is not going to hold your hand. It'll hold your hand a little bit, but it's not going to play for you. Do you think they'll get rid of the stupid co-op match rooms? I don't know, Blue Machine. I actually haven't heard anything about co-op and how they're going to do that, but I would say that they're going to do it, yeah. Bundle, says Blaze. I missed the option of simulate fouls. Yeah, I mean, that's just something small that they could add. No information on the licensed teams yet, OJ, but you will have that. I still think defenders should be able to catch strikers, like maybe like 4 times out of 10. But I don't think that it should be as heavy as it is at the moment. That's just my opinion. No, they don't. The only way to trigger runs is by using your play style, like quick counter or long ball counter. Possible changes to the control. Yes, you play on mobile, so I'm not too sure, man. I'm not too sure. Zilber, I mean, Medin and Dominator are unbelievable players, man, but there's a lot of unbelievable players at that event. And also, as well as that, like Dream Team playing with real teams, and then the standard mode where all the stats are standardized and they use the balancing, the stat balancing, it's a completely different experience, man. They're all top class players, like all top class. Tara, I would say baked beans with the fry up. I actually want to tell you something. I never, ever, 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 ever ate baked beans until this year. Now, that will just tell you. This is not eFootball, lads. This is not eFootball 2024. This is old videos of eFootball. I'm not playing. Look. Yeah. Collar won't be nerfed, lads. Don't worry. Collar is coming back big and strong. And he's going to be my main man leading the line. I'm going to hold about maybe 50 years worth of contracts for Collar. He's going to be just locked to the club for life. Exactly. Corona was the beast. Do you think Konami's given up on eFootball considering the life situation and how little they care about the community? As I said, man, all will be revealed. All will be revealed. All will be revealed in that. That's all I'm going to say about it. Look at the team I had, lads. Seriously. Look at the players I had and the players that I was packing. This was when it was at its pomp for me. I didn't have like massive players, but I got all of those players day one. Those legend players that you saw there. I got all those with my veteran bonus. Them 5 there. Vieira, Romario, Puyol, Nakata, and Inzaghi. I don't think we're going to get them again, to be honest with you. I don't think we're going to get them again. Yeah, mobile is first, yeah. Mobile is first. Lads, this is not eFootball 2024. You should know about the color scheme. Holy moly. This is eFootball 2020. This is eFootball 2023 where they have the slightly darker color scheme. And this was eFootball up here. This was eFootball 2020. Early doors eFootball 22. You think the ratings of players should become similar to FIFA Mobile? Well, the players' ratings being 100 overall or 900 overall, it doesn't matter. It depends how they code the ratings. A lot of the ratings at the moment are visual. It will be available for mobile. The core eFootball 2024 will be available for mobile tomorrow and console the next day. So the gameplay, we'll be able to play trial matches like you're seeing here. So these are trial matches that you're seeing here. This will be upgraded for console in 2 days' time and for mobile tomorrow. But you won't be able to play online. You won't be able to buy players. You won't be able to do your team, your squad, your contracts, anything, because the servers will be down. Oh, they tweeted the 7th of September now. Yeah, well, they mean rolling into the next day, yeah. I was thinking why they'd have it separate, to be honest with you. Football, we actually tried a thing. I think it was called Mishu. It was like a mixed meat. Kind of like a lamb kebab or something like that is the best way I could say it. It was pretty nice, man. Usman, I haven't created him yet. I haven't created a collar yet. Why don't they add more offline modes such as Master League? They will, man. They will eventually. Update is coming tomorrow for mobile, or the 7th. The servers, everything. All you need to know is that if you play online, the new update and the new live data update and the servers will be online the 7th. That's all you need to know. What's stopping them from adding player touches? Hey, I just... Frontier Cray, as I said at the start of the video, man, I've kind of said like what I was going to be saying about it. And I'll try and drop a few more things, man. I'll try and drop a few more things into it. No co-op. There's no servers up. There's no servers at the moment. Crazy, welcome in, bro. R2G account. I mean, I'm actually streaming and I'm fixing the game as we speak. I'm actually on another console over here. I'm actually coding the game. So if you have any suggestions of what I should code into it, tell me below. AB, Arsenal and United. I'm not even going to talk about United on this stream. I can't. I can't. Tier Penders playing possession-based football. As of right now, no. But hopefully with eFootball 24 it will. Ahmed, I don't think Crossplay will be from day one. I could be surprised, but I don't think so. No, it's just trial match, lads. As I said, it's just trial match. This is all trial match here against the AI, look. This is just trial match. Lucas, what's your bet, bro? What's your bet? Yeah, well, let's see if there's additional maintenance. I wouldn't be surprised, Lucas, to be honest, man. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, as Mike says there, reduce the pressure and the automatic defense. I don't think they're trying to reduce the skill gap, man. I just think they're trying to make the game more accessible for as many people as possible. That's what it is. Lads, there's so many messages coming in. So apologies if I don't miss it. Yeah, co-op divisions will be big. Co-op divisions will be big. Go on, manual save. So I practice my manual saving. Yeah, I think it will, man. I think it will. Red from Shawshank. It depends on what you... I mean, listen, man. Maybe you've heard this before, maybe you haven't. But, you know, we all have a different definition of big. So, you know, what's big for you might be small for me. So it depends on how big of an update you're looking for. That's what she said. But no, honestly, it could be... Yeah, I was just about to say it. It could be a big surprise, or it could be a big disappointment, or it could be a small, or it could be an average, or it could be an adequate. It could be. It depends on what you say. I mean, if somebody's expecting Master League tomorrow in edit mode and they're let down by it, then the game could be dead on arrival for them. But if somebody is just expecting, you know, a more polished version of eFootball 2023 with new packs, new ambassadors, new club packs, new stuff like that, then, I mean, they might be happy. I mean, personally, for me, somebody that streams the game and has kind of centered my channel around what's available at the moment, yes, I'm pissed that there isn't a Master League. Yes, I'm frustrated that there's no edit mode. Yes, I'm frustrated with certain things in the game. But I'm just looking at it like, could I see myself sitting down and streaming this game on launch week? Yes, I could, because I enjoyed eFootball 2023. But it would be 50 times more enjoyable if the pace of the game was touched up, if the space of the game was balanced out, and if the defensive AI was down. So that would be enough for me to carry me through until the next big update. Yeah, Lucas, I mean, listen, it's an online game at the moment, man. It's an online game. I've said this before. The game might as well be called Dream Team instead of eFootball, because that's what the game is at the moment. Until they add stuff to it, then that's what it's going to be. And I think that, like, I think that we will get information, but it's going to be, you know, it's going to be, like, not until the servers and everything are online, because they're going to want to drop everything. And trust me, like, I will be streaming day one. The minute the servers go on, and even before the servers go on, I'm going to be streaming. We're going to wait together, because I'm off the Thursday. Co-op divisions, if it happens, yeah, I would hope it happens. AZ, there is no edit mode in eFootball. There is no edit mode in eFootball. Yeah, team play style is gone. Listen, lads, there's a lot of stuff coming. There's a lot of different like little changes to like how you'll do players and how you'll get players, how you'll have players. There's a lot of stuff coming. All I would say to you is I haven't seen one accurate leak yet. Not one. And I've seen a lot of videos and I've had a lot of stuff sent my way asking is it true, and I haven't seen one accurate leak yet. Maybe one or two. Maybe one or two actually. Yeah, but they're like small kind of like, you know, like things that are really obviously like basic, as in like, oh, the game is going to be more fluid. Well, I mean, like anyone could predict that. You know what I mean? Homer Simpson could predict that the game is going to be more fluid because they've had what, 6 months to touch up the game. Edit mode, AB. Edit mode is before eFootball. There was PES before they rebranded to eFootball, and edit mode meant that you could import your own kits into it. So you could design your kit, and you could have whatever sponsor, basically any kit that you wanted to design, you could design, get it into the game, and then you could play with your own custom kits, and then obviously you could add other kits. So you could add like Manchester United kit, Real Madrid kit, everything like that in edit mode. And on top of that, you could create full leagues, you could create players, you could create custom players, and everything like that. Joshua, I'm not even going to get into United, man, because I'll just lose the head. It's just, I don't know, man. It's a tough one being a United fan at the moment. The gamer, I haven't played FIFA in a long time, but no, I wouldn't like anything got to do with the gameplay related to eFootball. I think that there's a nice flow to eFootball at the moment, and I think that the direction is going in the right way. It just needs to be tweaked and balanced. Oh, Xbox wasn't on edit mode. I'm nearly sure edit mode was on the earlier versions of PES, though. Yeah, it was. It definitely was. Unless I'm mistaken. I have a video. I was going to do a video on Owen, but I just said I'd leave it then because I was in Romania. But I have a build done on him. I mean, he's just, you know, anything I said about Romario, I'd put for Owen because that's the type of player he is, those run and gun strikers. That's the thing though, Lucas. It won't, man. It actually won't. Because Dream Team will benefit from that. Trust me. Dream Team will benefit from edit mode. Because people will want to create their own kits and stuff like that. Which is always nice, you know? They'll want to do that, man. Because, Joshua, I'm a beast, man. I'm a beast at this game. My skill level is unparalleled. No, I am looking at the screen. I'm looking at it through OBS. Yeah, I've seen that. I did read that out, Blaze. I did read that out. For anyone that didn't see it, look. So that's what they talked about. Although we have previously announced that some features such as trial match and training will be playable during the large scale maintenance, we'd like to clarify that all features will not be available until the end of the maintenance. Well, Pavel, you obviously don't remember PES 2020 or 2021 or 2018 or 2019 then, man. And I get it, man. Some people have just picked up eFootball, and that's great. You'll always have a conveyor belt of new guys trying out eFootball. But also, it's important not to forget the guys that, you know, were there from before, your veteran guys. I mean, that's what happened with... But listen, man, that's the way franchises are going. Like, do you think that Disney care if somebody that watched the first Star Wars in the theater way back in, what, the 70s or 80s, do you think they care if they're watching the new Ahsoka or they're watching, you know, like the new Star Wars movies? They don't. They don't care. You know? That's just the way it's all gone now, man. Yeah, the skill moves are very easy to do in the game, but they just don't work. That's the thing. Yeah, that was always going to come because I couldn't see how they were going to actually have the servers on for the iOS and the Android. Peter, there will be some new stuff coming, man. There will be some new stuff coming, of course. They are easy though, Abhishek. They are very easy. I mean, it's simple to pull off like all of the skill moves in the game if you like literally learn them in training in like 10 minutes. It's simple to do them, but the problem is that there's no benefit to doing them. There's no reason to do them. Let's see, AZ, baby. Yeah, they're going to have different changes to the players. Bro, stop spamming your... I can't even pronounce your name, bro, so apologies for that. But stop spamming text. I mean, you're talking about script. You tell me what you think script is. You tell me what you think script is. Because I guarantee you, you're confused about script. Hopefully, Ron. And Ron, I appreciate the support as well, bro, when you're over there keeping in touch with me. I appreciate that, man. It is shoot. Double touch, yeah. When I'm talking like double touch and chop turn are probably the two most effective ones, but the rest of the skills are very simple to learn and to do, but they just don't make any difference in your gameplay. Skill moves are a matter of time and space, and the ones I use all work, but highly circumstantial, understandably so. Yeah, but that's the thing. They're not overpowered like in FIFA, from what I've heard from people. Usually you just literally like lose space, lose time, or lose the ball. No, I don't know, man. They'll need to like... The reason why skills don't work is because of the animations. So I would expect eFootball 24 to have a lot more animations. No, man, listen... People that talk about script, man, they don't know, like, I'm not even going to get into it in this video, right? Because I'm not going streaming for long, and it's a completely different thing where I'll probably do like a podcast on it or something. People that talk about script, man, they don't know what they're actually talking about. They don't know what they're actually saying by the word script. They don't understand how gaming works, man. Listen, Ahmed, I mean, I haven't seen somebody come out and hit something nail on the head, the stuff that I know is coming. So that's why I don't believe any leaks. I'm not saying people don't know what I know, but I'm just saying to you is that I haven't seen anything cross my eyes from any leaks or rumors on anything. I mean, when you see these YouTube videos where it's like 120 rated Cristiano Ronaldo or 150 rated Tony Cruz. I had some guy send me a video and was like, oh, this is 100% legit. It was like 150 rated card of Tony Cruz. I was like, just get out of here. I don't even want to look at you. Of course, Lucas, man. Of course. Of course. And to be honest with you, Lucas, if this game wasn't up for par for me, personally, by playing it, I've said this before and I'll say it again. I would just not play it, man. I would not play the game. I wouldn't be one of these guys that gives out about the game and hate plays it. I just would not play it. I would go and play something else, whether I streamed or anything. Like, it just wouldn't be something that I would spend too much time doing because I put way too much time into this for pretty much barely anything back. Do you know what I mean? Like, YouTube monetization, unless you're getting millions of views a month, it's literally not even paying the electricity bill, man. That's basic. That's one being 100% honest. You know what I mean? So if the game was not on par, I enjoyed eFootball 2023. And the things that I didn't enjoy about it, I live in the hope that they're going to fix them. If eFootball 2024 was the exact same as eFootball 2023 with the defensive AI and the lack of tactics and space and that you could play out wide and you could have different styles of play, I'd find it hard to play the game for another 12 months, man. I'm telling you the truth. It's not, yeah, but Lucas, it's not even about money, man, right? It's not even about money. I've always said this. Like, if I was a massive, massive YouTuber, and this is being 100% candid, right? If I was a massive, massive YouTuber and I was doing this full time, then it becomes a case of you find the game that gets you the most views and you play it and you stream and you do content, you know? There's a lot of people that do that are big YouTubers or big content creators. You know, I'm sure that there's footballers out there that are earning 100 grand a week that don't really enjoy football. Do you know what I mean? That it's just because they're good enough to actually do it. But I'd find it very difficult to spend a lot of time doing something that I didn't enjoy doing. Because it's not even the money, it's the time. It's the time that you put into it. Streaming, missing events, missing things. Like for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, like for the next 7 days, I'm taking holidays from work when I've just been back from holidays, like as in I had to take time off work. So work are pissed because I'm taking like 3 weeks off. Well, I'm not taking 3 weeks off. I'm still doing work because I work from home, but you know what I mean. And then on top of that, like if I wasn't enjoying sitting down playing it, it'd be like, I'd be really questioning myself, well, why am I doing this? Like, why am I missing nights out with my friends? Why am I missing going away for holidays? Like, you know what I mean? It's not, that's the thing. I don't understand people that play this game or play any game that they don't enjoy playing. It doesn't make sense to me. Yeah, Lucas. No, I agree with you, man. I agree with you. It is, though. It is. Like, I go back and look at you know what I mean? Go back and look at my YouTube channel and look at the drop off when I was doing content to when I stopped doing content to when I literally wasn't playing the game. And that happened around PES 20, PES 2021, when I was playing a lot of co-op with like my friends, but I wasn't putting content out because I wasn't enjoying the 1v1 gameplay. I know people go on about PES 2021. PES 2021 offline was really good. It was really, really fun. But online, I couldn't play it. So I didn't do any content on my club. I didn't stream. I didn't do anything. I didn't really like PES 2021, Sean, to be honest with you. 1v1. Offline and co-op were brilliant. But 1v1, I didn't like it. Yeah, Blaze. Hopefully, man. I mean, like, if you think back of it, right? If you think back to it, when it was like sold to me, like, or not sold to me, but when it was explained to me like about 2 years ago when they were moving over to eFootball, my understanding of it with the crossplay was that I could literally get up in the morning and, while I'm eating my breakfast, I could log in on my phone using the same account, right? So using my main account, log in, open a few packs on Monday morning, get the players that I signed trained on my mobile, put them into my squad, go off to work, then play a match or two at lunchtime in work, coming home on the bus or whatever, and then when I come back on my console, I'd have my new players from my mobile experience that I'd have. It's the same account, everything. That was what it was like I thought it was. PES 2021 offline was a beast, man. It was a beast. But online, I did not like online 1v1. I did not like it at all. That's what I thought it was going to be. But let's see. Let's see. I mean, what are your thoughts, lads? What are your thoughts like? What do ye feel about the game at the moment? Let me know. I wanna know if he really loves me. I wanna know what you think of PES and eFootball. That's kind of what I'm thinking, Well, Sean, a lot of people played offline. A lot of people played offline, man. Yeah, collaboration from the hip. Me and Whitney cover. Oh, I'm gonna be hyped Thursday, lads. Now you better be ready for the energy because I'm gonna drink about 4 Monster. Oh, Sean, yeah, online. Well, a lot of people play online as well, man. It's not. See, offline, you can... The thing with offline, man, that people like offline is that you craft the experience for yourself. It's kind of like an offline game. Like, you take Starfield, right? Compared to, like, Call of Duty or Fortnite, right? Unless you're at a certain level, you're not going to enjoy online games. And that's it. Terra says he's glad 23 is over and hope for improvements on Thursday. I need player freezing and shoulder barrages, better ball physics referees, and more responsive gameplay. Much less auto blocks. I mean, perfect. Oh, Lucas, I'm going to be very much collared. 100% about that. Oh, man, I could not play PES 2021 online. 1v1. I think I got, like, to the top division once, and that was it. Yeah, I'm working tomorrow. I'm working tomorrow, Wednesday, and then I'm off Thursday, Friday, and then I'm off the following Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So I'm hopefully going to be streaming literally all week. Master League will come, it just depends on when it comes. I mean, there's Premier League teams in this as at the moment. In this match. in this. Are you talking about actual Premier Leagues? I mean, they have all the leagues here, and they'll add more leagues to 2024. Oh, I need to pull down my shorts, lads. My legs are sticking. Oh. No, Reg, you don't need to be concerned, man. You don't need to be concerned. I mean, it'll be up to everybody else to judge. Joshua, they've talked about that before, man. That's not a rumor or anything. They've talked about that when they first released eFootball. They said that they were going to be adding different modes as DLC or like, you know, downloadable content with different modes and stuff. Unmuller Monday. If it was a mobile game, it wouldn't be on console, bro. And as I said, wait till eFootball 2024. You're entitled to your opinion, man. You're entitled to your opinion. Yeah, they will have a trailer, but it'll be a launch day trailer. Well, every single game in the world, Mike, is, like, I would say, apart from, like, maybe 5% of games. Ahmed, what do you mean, bro? Thanks, Gutam. We're not talking about United, though, man. I just can't do it anymore, man. I can't do it anymore. Lucas, any sound could come out of my mouth, man. Any sound could be heard from this mouth. That's what she said. I think, Shoop, it'll be the foundations of what's to come within 3 months, 6 months, and then all the way up again. AB, it doesn't have skill-based matchmaking, but it kind of is a mixture, I would say, based on my experiences. Let's see. I wouldn't say the graphics are going to be massively different. Lucas, I'm not able for you this week now if you're going to be ready for the carnage. eFootball doesn't have the licenses because FIFA has them. Simple as that. Kim, I actually watched a lot of CSGO, man. I did watch a lot of CSGO. It looked fun. Mirza, yeah, I mean, a lot of people don't play eFootball, you know, because there's no mode. It's just literally offline games or online games. Yeah, filters would be a good way of getting past that. Filters would be a good way of doing it because you'd be able to... And believe me, lads, look, I fed on a lot of feedback, but at the end of the day, man, the biggest thing, right, is that people don't understand. The biggest thing is that this game is making a lot of money. And if you don't think that, then that's fair enough, but it's the truth, man. It's the truth. Obey John, welcome in, bro. Yeah, Sancho is down the drain now as well. No, this game isn't out, man. This is basically the servers are still offline. Look, you can't play anything. You can't play anything. Its maintenance is there. Like, there's the times, lads. Look. Large-scale maintenance. I agree, Lucas. They should have team strengths. Definitely. They should have team strengths. You can't even go in and see your team, man. Look. You can't even go in and see your team. Look. See? Yeah, but Penders... like, FIFA is in a different league, man. Do you know what I mean? FIFA is in a different league in terms of making money because they sell about, what, 20 million copies a game. But trust me, eFootball is making bank. I mean, my local Italian down the road isn't making as much as McDonald's. I mean, that doesn't mean that the guy still isn't driving around in a brand new BMW and lives in a 6-bedroom house. You know what I mean? It's all relative, man. We will be back with rating squads, lads, on eFootball 24. Yeah, I'm going to try FIFA this year, lads. And as I said, I'm going to try anything that comes out. I'll try it once and I'll see. But if FIFA's not for me, I won't play it. It's going to be scrap, Peter, but there will be something else coming, yeah. Exactly, Lucas. But the thing is, man, right? This is going to be... Listen, lads, I'm not a fake person, right? I'm very, very, like, straight to the point, and some people like that and some people don't. I'm not one of these guys that talks out both sides of my mouth, like, and I don't talk, shit, and I don't suck up to people, and I don't chat, like, I'm just straight out, right? And some people mightn't like that. But some people do not understand the way real life works, right? Now, that's understandable if you're under the age of 23, I would say, and you haven't experienced the big bad world, you haven't experienced going to get a mortgage, you haven't experienced paying bills, you haven't experienced whatever. And I'm not trying to be, like an egotistical dick, like saying that, like, oh, I know better than you, like, whatever, right? But some people don't understand how it works, man. Efootball, since its transition from PES to eFootball, is absolutely killing it financially. It's as simple as that, man. It's as simple as that. It's massively profitable, man. Massively profitable. It's massively profitable, man. Because that's the thing, is that, like, people ask the question and say, if people say like, oh, PES was never as good as it was back when it was PES 6, or it was PES 2010, or it was PES 2016. Yeah, fair enough, gameplay-wise, but gameplay's moved on from that. That's not enough now anymore. You need to have something else. When you see Snoop Dogg and Cardi B or Nicki Minaj being added to Call of Duty, right? You have to understand that PES were doing that with Usain Bolt way back when Usain Bolt was in the game. Let me see if I can find it, actually. Look at this. If you don't believe me. Look at this. Do you not believe me? Do you not believe me that Usain Bolt was in PES? Come on. Am I lying? You don't believe me? Holy moly. I'm educating you guys here. I'm actually educating you. That's great. You don't believe me? All right. Well, there you go. You're gonna get it shown now that I'm not lying, lads. Look, crotch shot and all. It's what we do. Look. What did I tell you? Oh, look at the sliding. Holy moly. Look at that sliding, man. Look at the sliding and the gliding. Look at that. I'm walking in the air. Look. Holy moly. That's PES 18 Usain Bolt reveal trailer with this. Look at that, with the celebration. Do you remember that? Who remembers? OGs remember. Look. Digital pre-order, disc 1, day 1 bonus. Usain Bolt, agent for my club. What did I tell you? There. What did I tell you? So I'm saying to you, lads, when you see the likes of Snoop Dogg and all those in Call of Duty, what do you think is making money, man? That's the thing. He was fastest in the game, yeah. I think he was, Spangly. He was like 99, yeah. Yeah, PES was fun, man. Lucas, I appreciate that, bro. And yeah, man, I'm nearly at that stage now with kids, man. Probably soon, hopefully. Please, God. At the moment, Bolt would be, yeah, he'd be the same speed as Maguire. That was PES 18, man. Because that kind of kicked off everything, as far as I remember. I think, yeah. That kicked off everything, I think. With the kind of like the branded stuff. trying to look here for it. Can't find it though. It's PES 617, wasn't it? What game was Ronaldo in, lads? I think we will get changes to the menu. Yeah, I hope we do. Oh, Van der Merch was outrageous. What year was Ronaldo in the original Ronaldo? Wasn't it 17? Can't think now. Was it PES 16? I don't remember. It's a long time ago, lads. It's a long time ago. I don't remember. No, he was in PES, lads. I think it was 17 because, yeah, Whedon's has a video up here. Watch this video from Whedon's. Whedon's was obviously one of my good friends. Watch this video here. This is R9 in PES 17. See? How do I see this now? Yeah, PES 17. PES 17. Yeah, he's here. This is a video from Whedon's, man. See? This isn't obviously all in-game, or this is all in-game footage, but it's from Whedon's that made it. It's not the official one. So you have obviously Madrid and that in there. Which, yeah. So he was in it, man, as far as I got him. But yeah. Those were the days, lads. So, I'm not going to stay too long, much more on, lads, because we have been streaming for an hour and 20. I'm going to play a match, right? And I want you to get your thoughts in. And then I'm going to chill out for the rest of my evening. And probably have a barbecue. So let me know what you want to play. There's nothing else in here. This is basically eFootball 2023 currently with the same thing. Blue Machine, that was a way back when, man. That was a way back when. I actually have a video on that. For anyone that doesn't know. Let me just check if I can get it up. That's what she said. 1 second now. Series archive. Videos. Complete game archive. I think it was PES 6 that was. Yeah. Watch this. You don't believe me. Watch this. Look. Who remembers the penguins? Look, well, you could dress your players up as penguins. Look at that. And ostriches. Who remembers that? I have all these old clips, lads. Don't worry. Who remembers that? Look. This was the PES shop, the old PES shop, where you could buy players and all the old players, the classic players. There was Roy Keane, look. Law kit. Look. There's Keno. Law kit. Can you name any of these players? Can you name any of these players? Alright, I'll give you an easy one. Who's this? One sec. Ah, crap. My video's gone. These were all the classic teams. No, this was PES 6, lads. This is PES 6. Come on. You could buy all these, look. And then the costumes. Dinosaur, ostrich, and penguin costumes. And then you could play with them. And then you could also buy different ones as well. I'll show you here if I can. Yeah. See, I have all these videos, lads, in an archive. You could buy these and put them on your edit mode player. So you could be playing with like a team of dogs. Look. How mad was this, man? This is PES 6. It was crazy stuff. Yeah, it was crazy stuff. See? You don't believe me. And then they had 3 goal celebrations. See? Yeah, either people love PES 5 or 6. I can try share play, yeah. But share play this, you mean? This, yeah, I can try that. I mean, if somebody's online. Yeah, lads. He didn't know about that, no? Any newcomers didn't know about that. How do I share play, lads? Yeah, you could buy all them, lads. You could buy all them. Yeah, the player freezing is a big one that they need to change. I do agree with that. They had a couple of mad ones. They had a couple of mad things in the games. And even on the original Pro Evo, I think they had the... They had the... No, I don't know now what I'm looking for here. Yeah. No. Anyway, I don't have it. How do we share play? How do we share play? Oh, Spangly, I have like a full hard drive of clips, man. Like old gameplay clips. I have tons and tons and tons. I literally could do just a stream on it. What? How big is it? Let me just check how many gigs it is. Okay, it's over 100 already, and it's still counting. 20,000 files. 136 gig. I have everything. I have everything. Watch this. This is a throwback for you now, lads. This is PES 2014. Look at that. That's PES 2014. No, we're home. We're home. That was PES 2014, lads. Imagine that. Look, we had the Champions League, Europa League, Copa, AFC Champions League. Look, this was on this was me doing a video through it. Look. Look at that. That's PES 2014, lads. Look. Here we go, lads. PES 14 was definitely, yeah, it was a strange game. It went through the biggest changes in the series. It was like so manual. But it had a serious amount of issues, man. And the player faces were absolutely terrible. Shocking. And that little rainbow thing over their head and the little rainbow dial, it was very weird from a UI point of view. And there was no physicality with the players. Oh, holy moly. Look at that for a goal, lads. Look at that for a goal there. Holy moly. Look at that. See the delay? Look at that. That's PES 14, lads. As it says up on the screen there. But yeah, that was a downward spiral for it. And for anyone that never played PES 16, these were the old boxes. I know I did a video of this before. This is like one of my older videos. Look at it. Look at this for a fire intro, lads. This is all edited by yours truly. Look at that. The Midnight Kid PES. Subscribe. Subscribe button was a bit small. But this was the other... this is what I'm talking about here, right? So you had... let me see if I can get onto the balls. So these are the balls there. Look at that. Danny Ings. See what I mean about the jerseys? They were custom jerseys you could do, obviously, all the way back even then in PES 16. Who's that? Oh, black ball. Who's this? Right footer. Oh, my holy moly. Nathaniel Klein was a black ball, lads. He was a 5-star player, agent. That's incredible. A story. New signing just announced. Who's that? Some of the faces were fair bad, man. Watch this. Oh, that's Thiago. Black ball Thiago. Level 30. Look at that. So yeah, man. Right, we'll do one game against the AI. And then we'll be back. Yeah, it was gold balls and black balls. That's what it was. We'll do one game against the AI, lads, because I will be going at 3 p.m. So I might need it, or 4 p.m. Jay, welcome in, bro. Rich, thank you, brother. Versus Arsenal. Okay, we'll go Leon versus Arsenal. Terra, I got R9 on a bounce back. And passed a bunch of silverbacks. Oh yeah, remember that bounce back? That was crazy, man. That was crazy. Yeah, Spangly, that was the original one. The black balls were 5-star agents, basically. No, this is eFootball 2024, lads. Oh, hold on. Did I do the difficulty? Yeah, it's on Superstar. It's the hardest. Nihad, I mean, the information is out there, brother. It's coming the 7th, man. No, this is 2024, or 2023, lads. No, I have to go at 4 p.m, lads. I have to go and get the barbecue ready. Unfortunately. Oh, we'll put in Lovren, lads. The 7th, yeah. No, I would have played share play, lads, but I have to go, man. I have to go. But it's been good catching up with you all. I'm going to play this match. Let me know your thoughts of the game, lads. This is eFootball 2023. So we have no gameplay update until they drop the eFootball 2024 update. But yeah, I mean, this game is way more fluid, I think, than PES. It's just that there's a lot of issues still left with this game that they haven't really you know, rectified, so to speak. Like the collision system, the refs, all that sort of stuff. AB, it's down to money. Yeah, the servers are back on the 7th. Yeah, Thursday. Jeez, man, I haven't played in so long, man. I feel like I've got a lot of tips from the pro guys, though. But I haven't played in so long, man. Yeah, so the eFootball 2024 update won't be dropping until the 6th. And then the online servers to play online and stuff and to do your team and to buy packs, that will be the 7th, depending on the time difference. So it'll probably be like 3 a.m., 4 a.m., unless there's additional maintenance. Oh, that's a dangerous ball. See, the AI header that clear there for me. I didn't have to do anything. Ah, come on. Big shoulder charge. Look at that. Abhishek, I don't, man. I don't. Yeah, Jay, but it's money, man. It's money. Oh. Tagliafico, behave yourself. Naughty. Oh, am I on? Just off. Yeah, well, I'm off Thursday, so we'll see what the crack is Wednesday night. But I can't see them having it out 3 a.m. I reckon that they'll probably do extra maintenance. So let's see. Let's see. I could do an all-nighter, though. Imagine doing an all-night stream, lads. Imagine doing an all-night stream where we start the stream at like 1 a.m. and have a few beers and bants. Like what we did today. Play a bit of offline and then go straight into the servers. But I think that there will be maintenance, to be honest with you. I think there will be maintenance. To be honest, I can't see them not having maintenance. That's all right, man. But you can just go back through the stream. We talked about a lot of stuff, but as I said, we're not gonna. Everybody is going to have to judge eFootball 24 from themselves because the only thing that we can kind of like talk about at the moment is gameplay because there's no new modes or anything like that. So it's just going to be a case of like what you like and what. Whoa, how do you get in there? What you prefer to watch, like what I might have improved for me in eFootball 2024. Might be enough for you and vice versa. This is offline trial match. It's not online. It's offline. Look, it's offline. I'm offline. I can quit the match because I'm literally just playing against the AI. No, PSG aren't in the stadium. Is the PSG stadium still getting upgraded? No, that's good, man. That's no problem. Yeah, I would say, Spangly, that there's going to be a huge increase with eFootball 2024. I'm expecting the game to be super smooth, man. Super smooth, and, like, servers need to be... Like, servers are a different thing. But I'm expecting the game to be super smooth, super fluid, and I want the defensive AI toned down. That's my 3 big things. Yeah, open matchmaking on co-op would be huge as well for people that play co-op. Like, the game is fun to play offline, you know what I mean? Like, it's fun even with all the issues. I think we'll only have to judge the servers when we actually play the game. I mean, the servers are going to be a hot topic a lot of the time. Because they need to be improved all the time. They need to be improved for eFootball 24, man, as more and more people play the game. Oh, back post, am I on? No, I'm not. That's the big concern I have is, like, people that ask for it to be faster, they don't really know what they're asking for. I think that they're asking for, like, animations to be more responsive, that when you press pass, it passes. But by doing that, you take away the weight of the players and the inertia of players. So the way that it works at the moment in eFootball is that if you don't use super cancel basically, like when you super cancel, right? So say for example, I first time pass here and then I super cancel. It breaks the animation. It just hard breaks the animation. That's all it does. See, I'm super canceling that pass there. I'm not fake passing it. I'm super canceling the pass. That's a super cancel there. It's not a fake shot. That's a fake shot. And that's a super cancel. Super cancel just basically, it starts the animation that kicks in when you press the button that you press, and then it just breaks that animation manually with a super cancel. And you can do that for everything. R1 and R2 default setup. Declan, not at the moment, bro. Not at the moment. They'll score this, watch. Oh no, the wall hit it. Good save keeper. And that's the biggest thing, is how do you balance the pace to keep it like smooth? How do you balance that without making the game super fast? And that's something that they've struggled with over the course of eFootball 2024, or 23 in my opinion. So that's the big thing. That's the big thing. Yeah, let's see if crossplay is there. No, like 1v1 offline is fun, man. Like if they brought out like a Master League or some sort of like offline mode, like where you can buy players and stuff like that and have that experience. Like the core gameplay, in my opinion, is quite fun. Do you know what I mean? There is a good balance to it there. Superstar difficulty especially kind of shines that way. Terrible ball. I seen that somebody tried to headbutt Keno, yeah. Is it true? Nice, Declan. Hope you're enjoying it, man. Hope you're enjoying it. Yeah, the lads did a serious job. Oh, blitzed. See, the servers, man, the servers is region based. So like the servers in your area are only going to, like I know people that play the game in Spain and France and they have like brilliant, like really good servers. So it depends your area. But yeah, they definitely need to upgrade their infrastructure. That's the bigger problem. Their online infrastructure. Crossplay would be good once it's not mobile, because a lot of people would turn off mobile. No, they don't have 600 million users. They have 600 million people that downloaded the game. That's very different thing. And as I said, the game is nice for a lot of people. Some servers in some areas are bad. Yeah, dedicated servers are probably like the real solution to it, but they cost serious money to do it right. From what I know, could be wrong. Yeah, I'm on air, like, and to be honest with you, my servers were good for the last month of eFootball 2023, but when they're bad, like, the game is practically unplayable. Like, it's a completely different game. Because if you are genuinely, I've said it before, like, if you have a style of play that depends on super cancel, auto canceling things, you know, manually defending, like, you're screwed. You're screwed if you don't have good connection. That's why a lot of like really good players like lose games when it's online. Oh man, that freeze is fair bad. They have to fix that player freeze. You just see it there again. I'm not too sure that they have it in Singapore, man. That's a good question. I'm not too sure. There was a way that you could check the server's location. Yeah, because if you're out like manually canceling stuff, like you're making runs, you're canceling runs, like you're super canceling all the time to like get your positions back. And if you guys ever watch a top class player, right? You'll see them sometimes mistrack a ball, or they'll overrun a ball, or they'll do something when you're thinking like, what is he doing, or whatever. But the reason that they're doing it is that they're breaking the animations manually. That's what they're doing. And when it works, you create the space. It's like a game within the game. Most people don't use Super Cancel to control their players. Like, this is Super Cancel to control your players, and I just got ripped open there, but you should get him back because of the auto defending. See? That's just jokes, man. That's jokes. He should have scored there. But you'll see here, right? When you have the Super Cancelling, you can run away from the ball. It takes you out of the track. It takes you off the track. If you don't press that, it just tracks you onto the ball.
Attention, changement.
Yeah, I think they will bring back that plug and play, so to speak, matchmaking. So a lot of people use that like as a way of like breaking the animation so that they're able to control the animations more, if that makes sense. Nemesis and Nicole, what do you mean new options? I don't understand. This is eFootball Dream Team, or this is the normal mode trial match. Yeah, it's a tough one. All games have issues, and then as well as that, a lot of people that play, they play on Wi-Fi, and the game is kind of handled in a different way when you have a large pool of players playing on Wi-Fi. Oh, this could be a banger now to see us out. I think it will be. Oh. Just gave him a fresh skin fade there with that one. I'm not saying I'm a top player to describe my style, play heavily relying on super cancelling fade. Yeah, but that's the thing, Lucas. Like, if you the more manual you play this game, and for anyone that plays this game, like the more manual that you play this game, the more you depend on connection. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. If you rely on assistance and the high passer level, and you just, hold as little buttons as possible, connection doesn't really matter. So when you come up against a guy that is of average skill level, that's it. Just shoulder charge me into the back. That's nice. When you come up against a guy online that is able to just play very, very direct football, like, tap, 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 touch, it's very hard to stop that, because he doesn't need to depend on the connection. His game doesn't... Oh, no, I don't want a rematch of that. No. His game doesn't depend on that. His game depends on getting the ball as fast as possible into the box. No, E1 doesn't pass. He doesn't have a pass button on his pad. That's the difference with that. They'll have to, man. They'll have to fix matchmaking. But, like, you can't even go in and see, man. You can't even go in and see. Look. You can't even see your game plan, man, in the maintenance. So there's going to be a lot of players. You're losing 4 days contracts of players as well. There's going to be a lot of players out of contract that you signed. I'm tired today, lads. I'm tired. I was home late the other day. I'm yawning all day. Nemesis Nicole, they will be DLC. Well, VPN only changes your region. It doesn't change your connection unless you have one of those special ones. Tara, that's cheeky. Yeah, we're going now, boys. But GG's to everybody. It's a bit of a different stream than we're used to. So apologies if I'm going off a bit earlier. But it's been fun, man. It's been fun. I think we'd like nearly 300 people in watching. So the hype is definitely going to be there. I don't know how many's left watching now, who's stuck till the end. It's like 200 people. But we will be back, obviously, tomorrow. So it's going to be good, man. It's going to be good. Take care, everybody. Hi from Bulgaria. Welcome in, lads. I will be back when the update goes up for eFootball 2024. We will be back for that. And I'll try and get on another time as well, even if it's just to have a chill and stuff and that. But yeah, we will be back, obviously, when the gameplay is updated. Obviously, the servers are still down. We've no confirmation on when they're going to be going up, but it's going to be the same as every Thursday. There is nothing there at the moment. Yes, Dermot, you're more than welcome, my friend. You're more than welcome. But yeah, the way that it's going is going to be, it's going to be the gameplay update first, and then the servers will be gone on. So yeah, if you guys want to check back the next episode or the stream, you can go back and watch it fully. And yeah, don't forget to like the stream if you haven't. It does help as well. But yeah, we will be back. This is going to be a big week, lads. It's going to be a big week. We're going to have a monster stream for eFootball 2024, testing everything out. So it's going to be good. It's going to be good. So I will see you in a little bit. Thanks for joining me. And we'll talk about it in a little bit. Well, everything's going up now, Nicole. Everything is going up in price. Everything is going up in price, lads. It's crazy. Price of a Big Mac has even gone up. Petrol's gone up. So everything is going up. Hopefully the coins don't get up in price, because I know a lot of ye filth bags will be buying coins. But anyway, that is it for me. I'll be back. Thanks for everybody for joining me. I will talk to you in a bit, and I'll see you during the week. Peace.